Peace to the family. It's your brother Polite and one of our good brothers of New Covenant Community, Mr. Sanders. Okay, we're about to talk to you about a situation that is destroying the Black community. Hope you're listening carefully. A situation that's destroying the Black community, and it's none other than child support. But like all other things, in order for us to actually execute properly, we have to familiarize ourselves with the nomenclature of that particular genre of information. And in this particular case, the legal jargon would ascertain to child support. Let me say these things up front in real time, because many people may be out there saying, Polite, how could you let the Black man off the hook? How can you let the Black man off the hook when it comes to child support, knowing that it's just going to produce deadbeat daddies if you take people off of child support? But what you guys don't realize is that I said I was bringing resolution to the women and remedy for the brothers. But we cannot watch a corrupt system dismantle and tear down overall the Black man to no avail. And what I mean by to no avail, what good is the Black man if he can't have a passport, he can't drive legally, and so much of his compensation is being deducted, he only can become a criminal at that point. What good is he to you? Because he's no good to himself at that point. I'm not talking about how the both of you got together. The both of you made decisions to get together. I'm talking to you about what good is it to you if the man you made the baby with has to become a criminal in light of the fact they are taking entirely too much from his compensation. And they're denying him opportunities that can get him compensated. And in turn, he's just going to be angry with that Black woman. And what this Black woman doesn't know is that child support is predicated upon an instance of poverty or reliability, dependency. And what I mean by that is, should you start succeeding in life, you know you got to pay back all that child support. You don't have to pay none of that child support back, sisters, so long as you don't start making a significant amount of money in contrast to the amount that you was making when you got the child support. You see, they don't tell you that. They don't plan on you ever becoming successful. The name of the game is to get you so complacent with receiving monies from men that guess what happens? You become complacent. And guess what? They're making money off the top. Did they tell you that? They're making money off the Black man. They're making money off the Black woman. They're taking a percentage of the monies that's supposed to go to your child, one. Two, they're destroying the Black man to the point where it's like, look, his check is like $30 damn. It should be illegal to give a man a check for $30. I don't care how much damn babies he made. It should be illegal. The women got to do the research on the men that they finding too. Now I understand there's some deadbeat daddies out there, but even a deadbeat daddy should be given the opportunity to redeem himself. He shouldn't get a damn $30 check as a grown man. What is he going to do with that $30 or $40 or $50? Clearly, someone is trying to destroy him. And they can keep him on child support for as long as 25-year-old children. And if that child decides, hey, I want to go to college and I don't got no tuition money, it's still on him. All these years, they're not going to ask the sister to contribute to anything? Nothing? Come on, family. He may have did you wrong. He may have beat you. He may have verbally abused you. Understand the pain and the anguish. I can only attempt to conceive the pain and anguish that some of you women may have had to endure. But we all got to understand that we are Africans of the diaspora living in America. And the plagues that result in social ills that are reflective of our personality as men also exist in you all as women. So the get back is, yeah, he going through hell, but the children fail ultimately, and society fails ultimately, because it creates an opportunity for that man to be almost justified hating you. While you may fail, the prerequisite step to doing the right thing would have been to deal with you the way you perceive you should be dealt with. But one actually doesn't have to do with the other, because there's a manipulator in between the two of you. That's what the problem is, family. Somebody is manipulating instances in time. Somebody is manipulating the both of you. So it's time to wake up and make this happen. Okay? Wake up and make this thing happen. We don't want you all to play any kinds of games. So what we are going to do now, brothers and sisters, we're going to open up the chat very early in this forum so my brother could just teach, because that's what I want him to do. He's going to give you an accelerated course tonight. And I was like, hold on, there's going to be a lot of themes in this particular class tonight that a lot of people are not familiarized with. I just threw away another slide. We's about to go slide crazy. And he goes ham on what it is he does and what he talks about. But we gotta keep in mind, family, we're destroying each other. So in turn, we're destroying our children. So people say, Polite, you are trying to let these black men off the hook. It's not right. It's not fair. What are you trying to accomplish? And I said, well, what I'm looking to accomplish is for men and women to deal with each other more directly. That's what I'm looking to accomplish. I want us to be able to have more say over our children than anybody else. So let's say we help you out with your situation. Part of your transaction is an agreement that is landed on the cusp of the fraudulent agreement created amongst the state without your permission. Before that gets revoked, on the cusp of that agreement being revoked, you have to get into an agreement with us as it relates to your responsibility to your child. Because you monetarily will not be left off the hook. And there's a way we go about this to provide remedy. But what we got to get out of the equation is the state actor perpetrating the fraud like they are a legitimized agency on your behalf. They are state actors. They are legal fictions. And their conveyance alludes to something contradictory to that of the paperwork they administer that causes hell for you. There's contracts on behalf of you, the black man, you, the black woman, and the both of y'all, black child. But the black man never consented to any of these things, did he? They may rationalize by default, since you're on the birth certificate, that you did consent to these things. But in fact, that is an instance of what you call nunc-pro-tunc, now for then. Though ignorance of the law is no excuse, you have the right to be educated in the future about things you had little to no knowledge about in the past. That is your right to evolve. Evolutionary jurisprudence. You have the right to evolve in your thinking. So it is an instance of now for then, nunc-pro-tunc. You can attempt to divorce your wife legally, get married 5 years later, only to find out the divorce wasn't conducted legally, not because of a fault of your own, but by the fault of the person who was supposed to administer the service called the divorce. Does that nullify the actuality that you're doing things the right way in real time? No, it doesn't. That is an instance of nunc-pro-tunc. Even though you thought you divorced legally, and now you married legally in the present 5 years later, there's a great contradiction that you're subject to because one wasn't done legitimately. Therefore, the new thing that you're doing also is illegitimate. Should you be penalized for that? This is an instance of nunc-pro-tunc. They can't revoke that which you do legally in real time. When, in fact, that which you did in the past, granted the circumstances, you did not advertently break the law, nor was you corrected by any forms of administration or agencies. Hope you all walking with me. So Brother Sammy, I'm gonna give you the opportunity to introduce yourself and go straight in to the things that people need to take into consideration when speaking about child support. When fighting, not just speaking, fighting child support. But I want everyone to understand again, we're not doing this to get black men off the hook. We're not against brothers and sisters. We're for our brothers and sisters. And in order to be for them, we may have to intervene when we see a great tragedy take place in our community. When we see the black men and the black women of our community being manipulated massively, we have a responsibility to step in and create our own remedy. We don't have to sit here and allow people to play puppet master over our lives. We have the right, family. Just want you to know we have the right. Let's be for real.
Yeah, so I guess I can just pick up from her. I'm calling out Louisville, Kentucky, 502, my home city. But speaking on child support, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna start out, this is for educational purposes only. You know what I'm saying? Just like Brother Polite was saying, I'm with what's wrong is wrong, what's right is right. And when child support, in my eyes, it's extortion to whether it's on the woman or on the male, because bottom line, that's where it comes down to. I mean, extortion. You know what I'm saying? And child support, it's a private corporation. If I can put it to you in the most common sense terms, especially, it's like picture McDonald's sending you a letter in the mail telling you that you need to come to court because you haven't been coming in every week paying me or buying my food. I'm saying, like, basically when I say that they are private corporation, they are business, meaning that a lot of people don't know this. You know what I'm saying? If I could sum everything up, child support is fraud. You know what I'm saying? Like, and how is it fraud? Like they don't tell you that it's voluntary. You know what I'm saying? And when you go into these courtrooms that you think is court, it's really not court. Because child support is not even a part of the court system. And they get us because we as black people, you know what I'm saying, we don't like to read. You know what I'm saying, and they get us with the words. I'm pretty sure if anybody out there done got child support papers in the mail or summons in the mail telling you to come to court, I'm pretty sure that on the inside of the mail thing, it never uses your name. It probably got XO, circle, triangle. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like these are what they use. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? To sucker you in to come into court. You know what I'm saying? And the way I see it, just me going through all my studying, that when I went down there to go basically sign that paternity test, you know what I'm saying, to the court, and if they would have told me, well, hey, Mr. Sanders, look, we got you down here, but this is voluntary. You know what I'm saying? And if they would have gave me full disclosure on, well, yeah, if you don't make these payments, then there's going to be consequences, legal consequences. That we come and lock you up, or garnish your wages, or what I'm saying, everything that's really illegal, because that's not positive law. You know what I'm saying? Because if we had the knowledge and understanding of this, we wouldn't have signed them contracts. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it is. But they don't tell you it's a contract. They don't tell you that it's voluntary, meaning that it's not mandatory, so you do not have to sign. You know what I'm saying? And they don't basically, man, they don't go into full disclosure on none of them things. So basically, if you somebody that already been in, if you somebody that's not into child support yet, man, you know what to do. If you somebody that's already in child support and it's been past the 60-day limit, you know what I'm saying? Because that's also on the paperwork too, y'all. When they tell you that after you put your name on the contract, you know what I'm saying? That they call a certificate. Apparently, it's a contract. So after you put your name on there, they even tell you got 60 days, and after the 60 days, if you go farther than that, then it's up. Then you can come back to court and get it taken care of under fraud and duress. But you have to prove that. And like I said, y'all, the fraud is them not telling you from Jump Street that it's voluntary, and they didn't tell you that. The contract has legal consequences, and that, you know what I'm saying, you could get locked up and all this other stuff. Like, they didn't tell you none of this stuff. And I'm pretty sure if you went down there and signed them papers like I did, they didn't tell you. You know what I'm saying? But that's my views on the child support. But
Cool.
You got questions, bro? I can go into more detail on.
No doubt, we'll definitely get the people in there. I just want to commend you for standing up as a young brother and creating opportunities to help members of your community. And again, there's a lot of philosophy behind this conversation right now, one of which being massively promulgated into the chat room and on the internet, and the flack that I'm getting. Now, everyone knows I support the Black woman. Everyone knows I get on the Black man's case. But we gotta be for real. I'm not on child support, just so y'all know, so y'all don't think, man, maybe he just got put on. He's leading the war now. He feeling it. No, that's not the case. The reality.
I'm not on child support either, man, because I took the initiative to study. I didn't get mad and want to go kill my baby mothers or women that had my seeds. Because in all reality, I love them too. You know what I'm saying? Family just out the back of them having my children. But to put everything into perspective, the child support, like, if I could tell you the raise that it was giving me, like, my spirit knew it was something wrong with me going down there. And I'm talking about, y'all, I was literally going down there week. I'm paying them. I'm kicking them. Like, I got 3 sons, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Two of them I was on child support for. You know what I'm saying? I'm down there kicking them at money. And you know what I'm saying? Me me being a man, after I'm down there, I'm doing everything the right way. I'm trying to pay. I go to court and I'm trying to go to get visitation for my seeds. You know what I'm saying? Feel me? And the way they go, man, if you ain't got no money, that's feel me. They ain't really trying to hear what you got to say. So that was a long process. Like I'm gonna tell you like this. I went to court about 4 or 5 times, y'all. On that fifth time, the judge told me that they don't have no, like basically they don't have no obligation or rights. Like basically like they don't have to find a woman that got my child. That basically that's on me. So after I realized that, I knew everything was just, you know what I'm saying? I knew everything was bogus. So
Say that part again.
On
Say
what?
that part again about what the judge told to you when
Yeah, the judge told me on the 4th, 5th time me going to court trying to get visitation right. On my seed that I've been paying child support for. You know what I'm saying? Not only saying that previous, I even tried to go to my baby, to the women that got my children. I even tried to go to them and talk. But you know, in my case, I'm young and they young, so they not mature. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Feel me? And me, basically, I feel like I'm being extorted for all the extra cash that I got every week. You know what I'm saying? Feel me? Going to this place. And I got tired of going to court. And what did it for me is when the judge told me that that they had no obligation to find out where my kid, basically to find a woman to bring her in court so we can, you know what I'm saying, discuss this custody thing. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, well, if y'all taking my money, y'all know what address y'all sending it to because she's receiving the payments every week. So I'm not understanding. And his response was, they had no obligation to, you know what I'm saying? And they even go into even lying saying that it's illegal. We can't get that stuff out because you might go and try to hurt the girl. I'm like, I'm trying to see my son. Y'all see me paying every week. I'm not a deadbeat. I'm not one of these persons that I'm not one of these I'm not one of these men that's out here not trying. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people like me, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I've been down there and I talked to a lot of brothers that
Hey, brother,
that was going through what I was going through, and they even had lawyers and stuff, and wasn't getting their kids.
let me
You know what I'm
interject.
saying?
Let me interject real fast. So someone says, why not just work out an agreement with the woman directly instead of going through all this, bro? Why are we acting oblivious to the fact that you got people on planet Earth, women, that once they mad as hell at you, they feel justified in keeping your child away from you? Let's not act like this doesn't exist. Let's not act like this doesn't exist. Now, some of you are going to be mad at me for addressing real life issues. But there are black men who, because the relationship didn't work out, I don't give a damn if that man cheated or not. You got women out there that's saying, well, I don't want my child around any women you around. They say stuff like that. I'm keeping your child away from you because I don't want my child around any kind of women you around. And they just make that decision bold, and they don't give a damn if the father don't see their child, which is wicked. And it leads to a whole bunch of other social anomalies. I don't give a damn about if men do it too, because we ain't fucking talking about if men do it too. Tonight we talking about what's happening with the men. So cut the bullshit in the fucking chat. I show y'all fucking love all the time with this black woman is God. I give it to you all the goddamn time. So now I got a moment with the fucking brothers, and you can't handle this shit. Bust the fuck up and stop this bullshit. You know goddamn well there's women out here terrorizing black men and using their children against them, and people thinking it don't hurt the black man. You think it doesn't hurt the black man to not see his child because maybe it doesn't grow inside of his body. But that black man has just as much right to his child. And no one shall fucking say over whether or not he got the right to see his child unless that man is a damn pedophile.
And that's facts.
Child support child support is not exclusive to just putting money to the mother's pockets and let her decide if she's gonna misappropriate the goddamn money or not. Let's keep it real, people. Let's really turn this shit up tonight. And I apologize for cursing so much, but it's pissing me off because people have been bothering me all damn day. And the sisters know that I ride out for them. They know I ride out for them. And yeah, you may have slept with somebody who's horrible, who beats you, who cursed you out. But damn it, there gotta be some way to get that man to see his child. And if you ain't working on a way for a man to be in the life of your child that created that man, it says very little about your IQ. Now, there are circumstances where you have to say, damn, maybe it's not best for this man to be in, I can't even say in the life of a child. I mean, he has to be a pedophile. He has to be a threat to the woman whereby it's too dangerous for him to get the child. He has to be the type to smoke and drink around that child, where he's too incompetent to be around that child. But to completely shut that man out, to not answer the phone calls, to not even let him talk to his own child, to not let him know how his child looks from 1 month to the next or 1 year to the next, it's just fucking wicked. And I got no tolerance for no shit like that. I apologize for cursing. I'm gonna stop. There should be no tolerance for that kind of behavior. It's wickedness. And it'll turn people evil. You don't keep a man away from a child because you personally are mad at him. You don't do that. You don't understand the pain that black men go through, not knowing how tall their child is. You don't understand the pain black men are going through, not knowing their child's shoe size, not knowing when their child can walk, not knowing when their child can talk, not knowing if their child is safe, not knowing what company is being kept in the presence of their very own child. Just because that child doesn't grow inside of that black man's body doesn't mean he should be deprived of the right to raise his child. And child support being exclusive to money is a farce. If they gave a damn about black men raising their children, a part of child support would be an obligation to hug your child, kiss your child, teach your child how to read, teach your child how to ride a bike, teach your child how to play sports. That's part of contributing to your child. That's child support. So this concept that if the man ain't paying, then we definitely ain't gonna work with you to see your child. Only a wicked beast can come up with something like that, and only a bigger beast could corroborate that kind of thinking. The hell you mean? All I gotta do is come up with money and that's child support? And some of you Negroes is going for that too. So long as you kicking off cash, you good money. That don't make you a damn father. That make you an idiot. It make you less than human. Ain't no damn money a form of me supporting my child exclusively. You better wake up. And if you are a black man, if you are a black man and you are with a woman that got a man on child support, man the fuck up. You taking a woman with a child, handle your business and get that damn man off the child support, man. That's some real talk I'm talking. That's some real talk. I only had one woman who came into a relationship with me with a child. And I made it mandatory. I can't have a relationship with you. If you're using the system, get that black man off of that. That's a fact. That's my oldest daughter's mother. That's a fact. My whole house know that. I live on this. There ain't no woman I could be with and be with her and take her child in as my own and have some black man paying child support and I'm the man in the life. If I can't handle it, I don't need to be in a relationship with her. But I'll be damned if I'm gonna be sitting here waiting on another black man to throw some money our way by way of the white man. If he want to throw money to his child, he can. If he can't, black man, hopefully you mature and you get into a better situation. But I'm not gonna be nobody's bitch sitting here waiting for you to give child support so we can split your money up so we can buy food. Y'all gotta wake up. Shit is disgusting on both sides. So sisters, I understand. I understand. There's some difficult men out there, but don't think this stream is here to redeem the brothers who's doing harm. Y'all gotta understand that this child support thing is being used to cripple our community. It's being used to put us in a gender-specific war against each other. I understand the plight. I get it. Because if we left it up to some men, they'll just produce child after child after child, void of responsibility. I understand that. I ride with y'all, sisters. I ride with y'all. But when the brothers got to get together and have a build, when brothers who decide, I'm more mature, I'm conscious, I'm eating better, I'm doing better, I'm more educated, I may have made that child prematurely in my young age. Where's the remedy for those good brothers? Where's the remedy? You mean to tell me they can't be forgiven? They can't be brought in? This is a brotherhood. I'm our brother's keeper. I'm not going to look at no good black men in society and tear them down just because they made a child prematurely. And what I mean by that, they may have made a child before they could afford to have one, before they had the father qualities come to the surface, before they was edified enough to be able to say, I can participate in bringing a child into this world. This breaks my heart to see how malicious some of our sisters can be. Breaks my heart. You got a lot of good black men who may not have been that good when they made the baby with you, but they doing a whole lot better after the hell they had with you. And they may have to look back and say, you know what? You're probably the reason I'm a better man after the damn hell you served me. These are facts. Now, I'm not talking about all black women, but we're not going to pretend here like the system isn't designed for the light bulb to come on top the head of the weak-minded sister to use this baby making as a hustle. Because if they gave a damn, they would make a limit to how much child support you can get per baby. They would say, after 2 babies, ma, enough is enough. Find the money from somewhere. See, that's somebody who gives a damn. After 2 children, no more child support. Now I know you ain't hustling. Now I know you give a damn about black people. Because you're putting a limit on her side, like you got the man all in his limitations. Where's the limitations for the black woman? So if the man is at a point, if he makes more than 2 children, he's only getting $20 in his check. Make sure that woman, if she makes more than 2 children, she can't get no more child support. See, now it's balanced. Then she'll think twice. But if you're going to keep giving her over and over and over per child, what are you saying? What exactly are you saying? We don't like this talk, though. We don't like this talk. And then they throw interest on top of interest for brothers. If you see the man can even pay the damn bill you was giving him, what is this, a credit card company?
Like the child support scheme is so bad. Like I got a friend down here now that owns a chiropractor or whatever, right? His son been dead 10 years ago, and child support is still starting this nigga for money. You know what I'm saying? It's his son. His son, bro, been dead, and they still taking money out this man's bank accounts. How you paying for somebody that's dead? I mean, it's fraud written all over. You know what I'm saying? You know, we just need to get back to dealing with one another. Because I even tell everybody that I talked to on this child support. Look, that's the first thing, you know how dudes are, oh, for real, bro. So I can get off child support. And I'll be like, bro, man, yeah, man, you saying like that, bro, but you still got to go back and deal with that woman. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, the whole point is to stop the extortion, bro. But like I said, I ain't advocating nobody not take care of their kids.
It's a shame. It's a shame we would have to say this over and over. But let me tell you what's a bigger shame. A sister can sit here and do nothing with herself, nothing with her life. As that man progresses to do better for himself, read, study, teach, educate, buy better food. And if that woman feels lazy, if she's going through some kind of anxiety, things are just too hard, I don't feel like reading these books, and she decides to take public assistance, don't you know they're just gonna put the black man on child support? If she gets public assistance and she has a child, that's it. He's on child support by default. Whether she puts him on it directly or not, he's gonna be on child support. If that child grows older and is over 18 years old and decides, I'm going to school, but I need tuition, and she gets a loan to go to school, some student aid or a half scholarship, don't you know they'll have that 21, 22-year-old be responsible for that black man still being on child support? You see, I love the sisters. I'm not blaming them for the system, but we have women taking advantage of it. And I even understand why they take advantage of it, because the opportunity exists, corresponding or coupled with the lack of education. I get it. I get it. You ain't gonna pull a fast one on me. See, I ain't never been in a space in this community where I'm afraid to say the things that's on my mind. I'm not about to start now. I never cared if I wound up losing people's attention. Try to contact me today. If you do this show, I can't mess with you no more. What is it I'm about to say other than the truth? Go on and do what you do. Every year I get, if you do this show, I'm not doing it no more. If you talk about that, and I mean, listen to the show first before you start feeling in a way in which you do. So yeah, I hear all of this. Let's work on relationships. This is not relationship class. If you need to see some damn relationship classes, we got plenty of those. Hundreds of thousands of views, 70,000 views, 60,000 views, 70,000 views a month ago. Just look through this channel and find your relationship classes. Don't try to get us to defer our attention away from what we're talking about tonight. Tonight, we're talking about child support. We're not talking about the relationship class. We understand we got to get the relationship right in the manner in which we pick our mates, who we sleep with, under what terms and what conditions. We understand all of that. That's not this class today, though. Let's be for real. Stop trying to deflect in that chat. Stop trying to deflect in your household. When people like, man, this ain't right though, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna have as much as views talking about this, but like, this ain't about the views, this is about the education. I already know this is a sensitive topic. We're gonna have that kind of stuff on sensitive topics. And then we start talking about weirdo gods, then all the weirdos come out. This ain't a conversation about the weirdos right now. This is an adult conversation that I invited the women to come into. But we gotta fortify the brotherhood so we can contribute to our communities more. So our sisters don't feel compelled to have to work alongside a beast that's here to destroy both of us. This is what this is about. This is why I tell you, brothers, join NCSD, New Covenant Special Defense. Get your arms training. Get your firearms. Show some strength. Show some manhood. Show some unity amongst brothers so we can be there for our brother as this sister, working alongside the system, works in the endeavor to tear us down. I'm not asking you to tear down the sister. I'm asking you to have understanding. Understanding transcends disagreement. But we understand the attack, and we understand that at times she inadvertently contributes to the war that she is not even aware exists. So as men, we got to be there for each other more than ever before. And I left this forum open for women. So you can understand, this is not an anti-woman thing. But sometimes the women got to call out for women to get together. Now I'm a proud advocate and supporter of the sisters. This is a scenario that demands that brothers organize amongst each other so we can be there for brothers who dying out here because they on their last dollar. From a system that don't give a hell about him, that want to see him go to prison, that want to see him escape and run off to Jamaica before he can't fly no more because of some child support.
And that's facts, man. And to be real, bro, I'm just blessed to be an entrepreneur. If I wasn't an entrepreneur, I can't see myself working, you know what I'm saying, for 40 hours plus a week and then coming home to pennies because they done garnished my whole paycheck.
And hold on. Someone said,
I don't even understand how
hold on. Someone said, hold on, brother. Someone said, teach these brothers how to make money, not get off of child support. Let me explain something to you. And I'll say this again. The money is going to the white man. It's going to him 2-3 damn times. He got a contract with the public schools and colleges. So when this child support arises, he's making money off the schools and he's making money off of the black man. And if that woman ever comes up, he's going to get the money back from her. And he'd be the only one that benefited. The black man would have came out of his pocket. The school or the public assistance that initiated the whole child support is giving the white man money too for the child support because they in contract with each other. And then when the sister, if she ever comes up, because this is designed to entice her to become very intimate with poverty. So should she ever come up, she has to pay the money back that the black man gave to child support to cut up amongst other entities. So having said that, you're saying just teach them how to make money to give it to them. No, absolutely not. No, we're not going to sit here and say, let's just learn how to make more money to give to them. Because all they want to do when we learn how to make more money to give to them is just raise the damn fee. It's designed to tear us down. So if it looked like we could come up, they just want to raise the fee so we could go back down where we was. Let's be for real. Teach them how to make money. Teach them how to make money. So now they're giving their money away, but they still can't see their child. So what the hell is teaching them how to make money for child support going to do? Because they'll give their money to child support and still can't see their child despite the money they give it. But you don't give a damn if the black man don't see his child, so long as he just pays a fucking fee, like his child is a product. See, when we teach you about these classes, when we're talking to you about indemnity bonds, when we're talking to you about the Sesticate Trust, when we're talking to you about the birth certificate, when we're talking to you about the QSIP, the Committee on Uniform Securities Identification Procedure, when we're talking to you about these things, you want to write it off. So I understand why you would suggest just show the men how to make money so they can pay for their child like they're a product. That's why we have sovereign affidavits of nativity. We create our own live birth and recordation of our children coming into this planet, called the sovereign affidavit of nativity. Legal document. And we record the birth of our child like a deed. And we claim right to our child. See, you guys, think it's a game. Because you feel you've lost and you're a failure anyway. So when we start talking this kind of talk, you just feel like, man, I don't want to be part of none of that. And just doing this stream right now is pissing me off. I'm getting pissed off just knowing the excuses being made for why a black man can't see his own child. Have a heart, man. The only species that can abandon their children or their young would be the reptilian. They feel no way. They lay the eggs and they get the hell out of there. You acting reptilian in nature. You're supposed to be mammals. You're part of the animal kingdom. Let's go here, brother. I just want you to break down something real quick. This is the preliminary, but I see what we're going to have to do because we don't need distractions. We have to go closed circuit with this information in time. Well, hold on. Let's share this screen. People be acting like real suckers, man. Some real sucker shit, man. People on. And curse
That's
like,
what they are, man.
wow, come on, man. You can't be so damn heartless like this, man. That's what Kanye said too. How can you be so heartless? It's real. Child support remedy, step by step. I broke it down to 2 slides. You know why? Because people want to create controversy out of every damn thing. And there's Negroes in here talking crazy too. Men are actually talking crazy in here too. Unbelievable.
And they the ones that should be listening, man. They probably on child support. I know somebody that's going through it that really won't see their kids, and you know what I'm saying?
Man,
I ain't saying that.
the problem is these men think they got a womb. Dig deep into that fucking womb and pull out your nuts, man. Stop this craziness. You ain't got no womb, man. You don't got a vajayjay. Stick your hand up there and pull your nuts down. Stop this BS. These guys are sick. All right, my brother. Let's go over these things real quick.
All right, when we are going back to the certificate of parentage, y'all, that is a contract. You know what I'm saying? And they don't give you full disclosure because, like, if I had my slides, I would be able to show you the actual contract, but we can do it on another day. But on the flip side of the contract, it's letting you know that it's voluntary. It's letting you know basically that it's not mandatory. You know what I'm saying? And it's letting you know that if you do decide to assign, basically you assigning all of your rights away. You know what I'm saying? Like, you signing everything away, and they get you on the words. You know what I'm saying? Because basically, man, they put you as an obligor, obligee, or non-custodial parent. You know what I'm saying? And really, if you break down parent, it's really you paying rent. You know what I'm saying? To the child support agency, which is a business, and they're a private corporation. And you know what I'm saying? And they get you because we don't know who we are. You know what I'm saying? We don't know where we came from. We don't know where we're going, and we have no knowledge to self. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to these contracts, man, they get us. You know what I'm saying? But so
we also want to take a look at the fact that there's state actors here. And the state actor is the corporation. The state actor, just look at the word, state actor. Look at state as the establishment, and look at the word actor. Perpetrating a fraud, mimicking or mocking, portraying themselves as other than what they are. So they come in as though they were commissioned to fulfill this job on someone's behalf by way of a higher authority to deprive you of your unalienable rights. By unalienable rights, we mean the rights bestowed upon you by way of your creator or the universe in general. They come in here and they claim they have actual authority over decision-making that belongs solely to you. That's what we mean by state actor, okay? So you have to get with the child support nomenclature. You have to know the words and the terms that they're going to use when they're speaking to you, or giving you the impression that they're speaking to you when they're really not speaking to you, because you got to understand, it's an entity speaking to you, a legal fiction speaking to you. It's very important that you take note that is a legal fiction speaking to you. All right? And so I just wanted to hone in on those things in particular. Got you paying rent for your children. Unbelievable. So now I want you to look at the Uniform Parentage Act. Very important act. And of course, my email is here, brotherpolite45@gmail.com. If you're looking for remedy, okay, you can learn how to do it step by step as we're working with you. And again, you have to go into contract with us as well. So you conduct the transaction. We'll start doing the work, but on the cusp of nullifying that child support, you have to get into an agreement still to contribute monetarily to your child. You still got to do it. But the Black nation is going to be more involved. And I won't go into all the nuances online, but you will be in an agreement. We're not trying to have you evade. We're not going to have, pardon me for using the word try, we're not going to have you evade all monetary responsibility from dealing with your child, even if this sister really doesn't give you good reason to have zeal to say, I'm gonna see my child eventually. That doesn't matter. Still send that sister some monies to contribute to the livelihood of the child, though we understand it's not all about the money when it comes to raising the child. That's the way we do it in our community. We're not just having you say, hey, I'm off child support. No, we still got to make sure that monies is being allocated week to week or bi-weekly or monthly to your family. So what we do, we conduct a superior lien. And I'll explain that so you can understand. We'll become the lien holder for your child support when we free you off of it. But you still will have to pay that sister child support. I hope you understand what I'm saying. It's just not going to be ridiculous. Yeah, so we'll purchase the child support. But now we'll have to be into an agreement. We'll conduct a financing statement. We'll generate a financing statement. And what you're going to do is leverage that agreement with us as the creditor, and then you'll allocate the revenue streams to the woman. But we'll make sure that you still contribute, but it's going to be under the Black nation's terms, not their terms. There's always a way. There's always a way. So the Uniform Parentage Act. In 1973, the Uniform Law Commissioners promulgated the Uniform Parentage Act. In its time, it led a revolution in the law of determination of parentage. Think about this, listen. Paternity actions and child support. A child whose mother was not married was an illegitimate child under the common law. The father of an illegitimate child was burdened neither with rights nor obligations. He could be subject to an action for limited damages, the cost of delivering the baby for the most part, in an action that was quasi-criminal, not a civil action. The child had no right of support, but then the unmarried father also had no rights to custody. The U.S. Supreme Court eliminated illegitimacy as a legal barrier in a number of cases in the 60s and 70s. The old-fashioned paternity action simply did not respond to these changes in fundamental law. The 1973 Uniform Parentage Act was law for a new generation. Section 2 of the Uniform Parentage Act confirmed and completed the revolution with very simple language. The parent and child relationship extends equally to every child and every parent, regardless of marital status of the parent. The rest of the 1973 Uniform Parentage Act was devoted to a modern civil paternity action in which the sole issue was identified, the natural father of any child. Section 15 of the 1973 Uniform Parentage Act also authorized a support action within the paternity action. In 1988, the Uniform Law Commissioners promulgated 2 other acts that deal with issues of parentage. The Uniform Status of Children of Assisted Conception Act provided rules establishing legal parentage for children conceived other than by sexual intercourse and possibly carried by a woman other than the legal mother. It was a response to the technologies of assisted conception, like in vitro fertilization and artificial insemination. The second was the Uniform Putative and Unknown Fathers Act. It is a procedural act that allows the identification of putative and unknown fathers and termination of their parental rights. In 2000, the National Conference promulgated a modernized version of the Uniform Parentage Act, which squarely addresses technological changes, especially the development of DNA identification, which incorporates and replaces the 2 1988 acts, USC ACA and UP UFA. In 2002, further changes to the Uniform Parentage Act were promulgated, extending the act to also provide balanced coverage to questions of parentage arising in non-marital circumstances. The 2002 Uniform Parentage Act continues to serve the purposes of the 1973 Uniform Parentage Act, particularly the purpose of identifying natural fathers so that child support obligations may be ordered. Let's go back to 1973. In 1973, the Uniform Law Commissioners promulgated the Uniform Parentage Act. In its time, it led a revolution in the law of determination of parentage, paternity actions, and child support. A child whose mother was not married was an illegitimate child under the common law. The father of an illegitimate child was burdened neither with rights nor obligations. Till this day, the Uniform Law as it relates to the Parentage Act, the Uniform Parentage Act, till this day, is held in retrospect to the 1973 rendition of the same. Here it says one more time. In 1973, the Uniform Law Commissioners promulgated the Uniform Parentage Act. In its time, it led a revolution in the law of determination of parentage, paternity actions, and child support. A child whose mother was not married was an illegitimate child under the common law. The father of an illegitimate child was burdened neither with rights nor obligations. What do you think about that? See, the information is out here, family. So that's one of their loopholes. Now, we got a whole strategy that really, we don't need to deal with all of this, serving them this paperwork and draw up this affidavit in particular, because we're in a different space. We deal with security interests. We just collateralize something worth that much and leverage that into the agreement to dispose of the debt or transpose the debt. And that's what we're going to be doing, transposing the debt to free the brother, not from his obligation to his child, but from the system that endeavors to degrade him, humiliate him, and terrorize him. We're going to go over it. Polite for president. That's what we're talking about. That's exactly what we're talking about. It might have to be the name of one of these streams next. That's what the people talking about. I don't bring that up. They be bringing that up. We can't play around. We can't afford to play around.
Nah, man, not when it comes to this child support, man. I think that's one of the major key things that's holding us back as a people. I know once it's get whipped and it's go worldwide, because really, man, like I said, it's really extortion.
Yeah, and no, I'm gonna tell you.
Every tip,
I'm gonna tell you what's extortion. The bum ass Negro that was in the chat saying, "Here comes the dollar amount that he just got blocked. He's a bum." We expect people to work for free or to take on a debt for free. We creating a better situation for you, and we should do all this stuff for free. We should labor, though we got our own family, we got our own lives, we got our own children. We got our own wives. We should just do everything for a whole bunch of people for free. And if this paperwork processing takes more than an hour out of our time, but if it only took an hour out of our time, we could only help 24 people a day because we will only have 24 hours in the cycle and we wouldn't have no time to even wash our own behinds. Just do it for free. And when we can't feed our family because we spending all our free time doing everything for free during that time, now we're going to be content in our own household. We're going to be held in contempt in the jury of our household because we would have done too much for our own people. Come on, man.
They don't care.
Come on. So, here we go with the price. I already told you. You can,
man.
You can click the
I feel
link
like that, bro, man.
description. Hold on. You can click the link in the description, and it'll take you straight to our child support packages, and you can go to work. Come on, man. We just in. Yeah, the old polite is back, but what y'all gotta understand is he never left. He never left. You put me in a scenario where I gotta go on my bag, I'm gonna come out and do what I gotta do. So yeah, we doing the debates. Yeah, we teaching law. Yeah, we going back into finances. But what Polite had to do, I had to take some time away so I can build clientele and create opportunities for me so I can have the free time to do things like this without stress, without worry, so I don't have to argue with brothers and sisters in the community about being compensated for anything. I want to be able to sit here like I've been doing, 2 streams in one day yesterday, another stream today, another one coming tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're going to be breaking down how to use the trust. And it's going to be nuts tomorrow when we break down how to use the trust. Absolutely. You're going to learn things you never learned before, and it's going to be absolutely free. But I'm going to tell you, take notes so you can bring that energy into the classes for Sunday. And for those of you that may not remember, I'm coming, my brother. I just want to remind them about class for Sunday. I just want to remind them about class. So let me get this stuff up right here real quick. And let me remind you, brothers and sisters, about class. This Sunday, don't worry about the time, though. We'll be starting at 3:00 p.m. It'll be 12 noon West Coast time, 3:00 p.m. Eastern time. We'll be starting class, live stream, pay-per-view actually. It's gonna be exclusive to the people who pay, obviously. And if you can't get it during that time, so long as you pay, you will have the ability to access the information for that day, for Sunday. So the first Sunday, we got 4 Sundays of classes with strict education, strict pay-per-view online UCC course, Sunday, January 15, 2017. Learn how to conduct filings for the UCC, Uniform Commercial Code. Learn how to use the UCC to secure your transactions. Learn about the things that go wrong with UCC as it relates to the most common mistakes. Learn why it is even necessary to use UCC, especially when it comes to real estate. Learn how to use your trust. So that's January 15, 2017. That's this Sunday. All these classes are $30. You save $20 if you buy all 4 classes for the next consecutive Sundays. 4 consecutive Sundays, that is. So the following Sunday, there's a pay-per-view online property research class, Sunday, January 22nd, 2017. How to conduct title search, how to use the county surveyor, learn about the tax equalization ratio, how to understand the comps or the comparables. So that's Sunday, January 22nd, 2017. Now you also have pay-per-view online tax lien tax deed class the following Sunday, January 29th, 2017. How to study tax lien, how to study the tax deed, how to get data from your local county, how to find properties outside of your state without risk, how to annuitize your returns. That's the pay-per-view online tax lien tax deed class, Sunday, January 29th, 2017. Also $30. Lastly, we threw health in there. So the fourth class deals with health. You can buy any of these classes by itself for $30. Here's a class, pay-per-view online accelerated health course, Sunday, February 5th, 2017. What herbs can you mix with each other and why? How to increase potency, that is to say, raise libido with herbs. Which herbs can you use to increase memory? Okay, keep that in mind, family. What herbs can you mix with each other and why? How to increase potency, that is to say, raise your libido with these herbs. And lastly, which herbs can you use to increase memory? We will do Q&A, but the focus, these are accelerated courses. The focus is to get you in and out of there where you can become some kind of master in your own right, granted the amount of time that we have these courses. You buy all four, you get it for $100, you save $20. You do them one at a time, it's $30 each course. You buy them at your leisure. I'm gonna show you where you go. We don't have time to play around. People playing around in this community. We gotta make sure that when you say, I've been spending this time in front of the computer, doing what? You must be studying to improve your life. If you're learning things that make you say, that's right, go ahead, brother, Black power. And it doesn't translate into better health or more wealth, then you're wasting your time. And that, I mean, no disrespect to nobody else, but you're wasting your time. So we are here. You go to IamBrotherPolite.com. Of course, you can donate towards our movement. How do you donate? You can hit that donate key, or when you press down on the tab, you see the donate button here pop up when you press down. You go here if you want to specify what your donation is for. We got the Vegan Revolution, where we feed and clothe the homeless throughout America with the aid of people from gang culture, because we're having them redirect their energies and potential. So instead of banging on each other, they're banging on poverty and they're banging on disease. Or you can make a general contribution for just miscellaneous things, just because, you know, it costs to just even have a movement. It doesn't matter if you put $5, family. It doesn't matter if you put 10. It doesn't matter if you put a dang dollar. Because truth be told, if everybody threw $1 in there, we get a lot accomplished. Because I have enough subscribers that if everybody put $1 up, that gets this free information, we would have tens of thousands of dollars to do what we got to do. So my grandmother always told us, you know, show love to each other. I keep it simple. I was going to go somewhere else, but my grandmother was kind of hood. Brother Polite versus the LAPD. This is when you donate towards us, because we are organizing people that were also victims of police brutality. And we are on a campaign. Specifically, those of us that's over here, we're in a campaign to make our argument resonate. So yes, federal lawsuits being filed, civil suits being filed, we are going all the way in. Okay, so we are organizing massively. That is still going on. See, these are the things that you can donate towards. It's part of the commitment to keeping a movement going. That's what that's for. So you can go to that donate page right here as you press down on the cursor. Okay. Let's see our brother here. This was good. Let's just take a look at this. Instagram.
So I have to blame the woman, just like the niggas do. The niggas blame me for taking the money that the cracker giving me. So nobody takes more shit from the white man than that black bitch, ghetto gaggers, sucking the shit out white man's dick all day. Nobody says a word about this bitch. She's goddess.
I'll tell people I honor the black woman, but all they do is tell me about the black women who don't best represent our community. How can we desecrate the womb from which we derive? It is through that woman's breast milk, the colostrum fluid, that enhances our IQ, that enhances our immune system, that enhances our digestive system. It is that woman's emotions that we are subject to when we are in her womb.
We feel what she feels. We eat what she eats. We drink what she drinks. She is God on the terrestrial plane. So I have to blame the woman, just like the niggas do. The niggas blame me for taking the money that the cracker giving me. So nobody takes more shit from the white man than that black bitch. Ghetto gaggers sucking the shit out white man's dick all day. Nobody says a word about this bitch. She's goddess. I tell people I honor the black woman. All they do.
I'm sorry, man. Tommy was wilding, man. He's going all the way in. I be looking at that thing all day. I'm probably like 22 of my own views. If they recount your views, I got to be at least 22 of them. Dang, I was looking at that thing over and over. Like, wow, that happened last night. So if you didn't see that one, check out the debate. Tommy Sotomayor versus Brother Polite. It's a heated debate. That's what it's called. Heated debate. Tommy Sotomayor versus Brother Polite. Check it out. Very, very good debate, I may add. Very strong points being made. Very entertaining. And of course, you know, if I'm involved, it's educational because I'm going to put some information out there for people to go research. It was very good. Of course, we also have another medium where you can donate, which is through our GoFundMe. Gonna update it, but we wanted to switch everything to Brother Polite. That's what the objective is. So let's go up here. Let's go back to Brother Polite right here. So of course we do have the GoFundMe, though we started driving a lot of our efforts and support here. Ja Raz Ra Selassie donated 6 hours ago. Appreciate you, brother. Okay, so we have the GoFundMe here. All you have to do is type in Brother Polite versus the LAPD. So back to Brother Polite. I am brotherpolite.com. You go here, go to service, and here you go. You got your child support remedies. If you want to learn how to do it step by step, it costs more. And if you want to learn at the discretion of your caseworker, it costs lesser. So that's the difference between the two of these. We have the right to charge what we deem necessary for our products, people. You have your UCC here, and everyone that we help with child support is satisfied because we got that real monkey off their back. So if you're interested in that, you go to Brother Polite. I am, you already know, King. And my young man right here, he gets it in. He's a beast when it comes to doing this work. So you have IamBrotherPolite.com right here. Of course, I mentor my young brother. So he already had the juice. So I'm not going to take the credit for the juice he already had. He already had the juice. However, what I must say, thank y'all for saying I won that debate last night. I see the online poll taking place. Press 1 for like won that debate if you think he won. I appreciate that. I got him upset, y'all. Y'all seen that. He got in his feelings. He don't want to admit that. But, you know, at one point in that debate is when we all knew it was over. When he went into that rant. You know, shout out to the brother for coming on the platform and doing what he had to do. So here we got the pay-per-view. You can buy all 4 classes in one for $100. 4 pay-per-view online course package. Or what you can do is buy them one at a time. Okay, so you'll see them here. Of course, that's the phone consultation. I have to charge for the consultations because so many people want to talk to me. It's ridiculous. And when I say I only got 5-7 minutes, it gets stretched out, and I don't want to be rude because if I'm on the phone, I just have to keep the conversation going because I'm appreciative that people are listening. So I charge because what that does, it qualifies my time because I have to talk to so many people that are inspired from Facebook, from Instagram, from YouTube, from the website, okay, from the app. There's so many different places. And then on each one of those platforms, there's various places they can access me. So on YouTube, you can get me on Breakfast Club. You can get me on Vlad TV. You get me on so many different places that is like, I get a lot of messages. And then some of these videos go viral. And then that just creates more messages. So responding to everybody and talking to everybody is very consuming. I spend most of all my day, especially the last 4 or 5 days, as I said, I was going to make a concerted effort to communicate as much as possible. We was going to increase communication to bring in a stronger sense of security for our brothers and sisters that are investing in our projects, in our products, or just investing their time and their energy. I want to know how you feel. I want to know what you're thinking. So, and personally, I like to be the one you talk to if possible. You know, I don't like you to always just talk to someone on my behalf. I want the organic experience. I want to meet you in person if you're a supporter. So I do what I can. But this is part of the business. Does this mean I only talk to people if I get charged? If I charge? That's not true. Plenty of people know I speak to them, I call them, I follow up. I followed up with people on their emails. But I have to make it clear, yo, I got to talk for a short period of time because I got like 40 more phone calls to make, and I got a live stream coming up, and I got to prepare for it. So the phone consultation is right there, $200. And then to talk to me in person per hour is $300. You may say, who the hell is he to charge? I'm somebody because I mentor people out here who give me a whole lot more when my time is called upon. So in order for me,
what you do, bro, you know what I'm saying, man? I tell people, I done ran across plenty of people, and they be like, man, in the beginning, when I first met you, before I even knew you, you know what I'm saying, family, I paid for a consultation, and I used to tell people, man, I'm paying for this man's time and energy, you know what I'm saying, so I ain't even looking at it like how you looking at it, you know what I'm saying, you feel me? But people ain't got that type of mindset though.
You're right. And what I got to do on the strength is say thank you too on the real, because look what it turned into. You was a consultation. Now you're a caseworker. Look how that worked. It went from you just investing your money in a consultation. Now you've also been able to be an entrepreneur and make money off of what you love to do, that which you study and that which you facilitate. And what people don't understand about this aspect of the information is the fact that you pay for a consultation. I found out what you was good at, and then placed you strategically to get your studies on. You show suitable proficiency in your studies. And now you're an entrepreneur. And another thing they have to understand is this. Caseworkers have to live in the experience. So you remedied your child support scenario. And because you lived in that experience is why I put you in position. All I merely do is modify your approach. You already came in with the juice. You already was brilliant. You already was knowledgeable. I can never take credit for any of that. All I do is give you New Covenant culture and say, let's approach it this way. Let's approach it that way. That's cool. That's that other guy's information. Let's mold it because you have a working mind and then you develop your own approaches towards the info. So couple that with New Covenant culture, and then we got something very special because we got several minds at work that already had remedy, but now we're providing the most efficient remedy that we have to offer. So you are a success story because I'm always glad when you young brothers join our community and you become employed by the community / entrepreneurs. It's the best feeling I have in my heart, my brother, when I can say another Black man can benefit off of something that was created for the purposes of our people to benefit from. So I salute you from Kentucky. You're the first Kentucky homie I got cool with. You know what I'm saying? Now there's been many more. But I thank you for showing excellent leadership in your community and abroad. I thank you for being able to fly out into town, fly your family into town when we have New Covenant conventions and meetings and events. It's powerful. And may we have more powerful ventures to come together. I thank you so much. Now that you just reminded me, you was a consultation. You was. You feel me? And you felt no way about it. You said, man, I'm paying for this brother's time, just like you said. Man, you just reminded me of that. And I'm glad it evolved into this. And there's many people who pay for consultations who somewhere on a whole nother level right now. Whole nother level. Because this is what I do. So even if you can't afford me as a mentor, at least I can get it in. And I don't play games. I don't play no games when we have those consultations. Anybody that's been in a consultation with me, understand, I get straight to work. I'm helping you make sure you figure out what you need to say so we can get this thing and take it to the next level. Can't play games. So yes, I just want y'all to understand that it's all right. We're building our own brand. We're already established. We've been here for some years. We've ironed out kinks. I went on a hiatus to create more opportunity for members in our community so we can employ more people. That's what that's about. I went out my way to make sure we can employ more people. So the whole time people's like, he's going Hollywood. So when they see me kicking his knowledge now that he had to come back, he must need some bread. No. I told my community, I'm not going to be lost. I'm going out to create more opportunity, to create more attention around myself, to get on some major platforms so I can drive attention to our community. So you brothers and sisters as caseworkers that join New Covenant, y'all can eat, because now that I'm touching millions of people at a time, millions of people are going to need that work. And you brothers and sisters are going to reap the benefits of our labor collectively. And as y'all can see, for the brothers and sisters that's in our New Covenant community, you see, we've created successful cells in Canada, Toronto, and we're working on one in Montreal, looking good. I'll be back out there. I've been back and forth to Toronto. In fact, I'll be in Toronto again in another week and a half, 2 weeks. I'm consistent. Some of them people starting to think I live out there. Ohio. I've been back and forth out there. I'm heading back out there inside of a week, just to have a local community meeting, just for a meeting, exclusively for our membership. It's up to them. And when I come into town for one of our members, I don't charge them. I let them collect the monies at the door and they invest it into the store or whatever it is they're looking to invest in. That's what they do. It's up to them to decide. I just come in. Once you're a member of the community and you bringing me into town, it don't cost you to bring me in. All I ask you to do is labor for your community. Keep the homeless program we got going on. Keep the vegan revolution alive. I ask you organize people in the name of this police brutality and it happened to be resisted. Keep that going. All I ask you is to do the work. You do the work, I come in on the strength. All others got to pay. Membership, you know how I get down. You know how I get down. I love it. I love it. We don't want your ass in the 416. We don't want your ass in the chat. See you later. Block party. Yeah, so you know, I love it. We doing a good job, family. Doing a good job. I appreciate y'all. Again, to join us, you can email us. I'm gonna put it in the chat, NCSD organized at gmail.com. NCSD organized at gmail.com. Very important stuff there. Okay. NCSD organized at gmail.com. Peace, family. Young J 216. What's good? So you want to join New Covenant? It is a $60 activation fee. The dues are asked for month to month. It's not $60 a month. That's just the activation fee. You receive your lessons. You get free classes exclusive to you. And then there are books that are exclusive to our community. Keep all of this in mind, family, in Baltimore. There's people thinking I'm living in Baltimore now. That's real. So, hit us up. Or you can hit us up and let us know you want to join. Always email me your phone number with your email. Always do that. But this is what I need y'all to also do. Hold on. This is what I also need of y'all to do for those of you talking about joining the movement. I need you guys to take a look. This is where you can go. This is where you can go. Brother Polite, and you can either you could click the link for New Covenant. New Covenant membership activation fee is right here. Membership activation fee is right there. Or you can go to service. I believe it's also here too in service. I believe you will go to service. Oh, okay. It's at New Covenant. So if you click the tab, New Covenant, you'll see it's the first thing here. New Covenant membership activation fee. That's on the Brother Polite. That's on the IamBrotherPolite.com website. I am Brother Polite. My brother, do you have anything else you want to contribute to the child support scenario? What I will do.
Yeah.
You want me to?
I won't stress this point across, man, that we are not advocating that y'all not, for the males to not take care of your children. You know what I'm saying? This child support is really, really taking a toll, you know what I'm saying, on our community. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many dudes that I know of right now that, you know what I'm saying, man, they love their kids. Like, man, if you ask me, I feel like every man loves to see, you know what I'm saying, I mean, despite whatever the situation is, you know what I'm saying, you feel me?
No doubt, no doubt. I'm sorry, somebody sent me a text.
Man,
I'm glad my short phone call was free. You know, I had to make you laugh. This is funny. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, man, you good, man. But just like Polite said, y'all, we as males, man, we got just as much as that baby to that child, just as the mother. You know what I'm saying? And we need to get back to dealing with one another. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the situation is, and child support just needs to, you know what I'm saying, get out of it. If you ask me, man, it's illegal and it's extortion, period. And the whole system just needs to just stop. But right now, if enough of us cling on to this information and do it the correct way, like saying, you know what I'm saying, and what I'm saying, you know, things have changed like that. You know what I'm saying, man? We can't change the system, but we can change the way that we do business with the system and the way that we go about it. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I'm put on it, man. Like I said, it's a lot more. You know what I'm saying, we didn't go in nearly on the half of it. You know what I'm saying? It's just the basis of it. And pretty much, if you got any type of brain like me, just the basis of it, just knowing that it's fraud. Matter of fact, just knowing that it's voluntary. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Feel me? And them not telling you that it's voluntary, that's to let you know right there there's some fraud going on. Plus, you gotta keep in mind, y'all, when they issue y'all so-called warrants for child support, the warrants is not even real. You know what I'm saying? Like, in order for you to have a warrant, so you have to do some type of crime. Even when they pull y'all over in the car and stuff, like, they can have probable cause. You know what I'm saying? Feel me? And on child support and alleged debt or debt, anything of that nature, that don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not probable cause for them to lock you up. You know what I'm saying? So I want y'all to keep that in mind, y'all. But child support is fraud, it's extortion, and I'm not advocating y'all take care of y'all children. If y'all do decide to come and go through this process and, you know what I'm saying, learn the information on it, you know what I'm saying? Feel me? And that's all I gotta say on it.
That's dope. That's dope. So, having said that, we are 6 minutes to the next hour. I was going to bring the people into the chat. It was a very powerful session. However, I do really have to respond because I told people last night's stream that I was going to see to it. Hit me at brotherpolite45@gmail.com. I was going to make a concerted effort to respond. And just when I was getting through there, an influx of emails came through because that dang video is probably over 10,000 right now. So I like why I said that. But I said I personally want to consecrate the time and energy to attention. So this is the email, y'all, right here. brotherpolite45@gmail.com. You can email me there if you're interested in the services, the products. Of course, the books are there. Definitely get you a hold of those books, especially if you're getting ready for class this weekend and the weekends to come. Get you a hold of Inequity or Iniquity. Get you a hold of Stocks and Blondes if you don't have that, the books and the DVDs. Man's Law, God's Law. Get you a hold of that DVD. Okay. Can Roses Grow from Concrete? Get a hold of that DVD. Love is Law, Family is Business. Get a hold of that DVD. These are very important study material. This is very important study material to get to where you got to go. Okay. There's another one that's real powerful. It's like a man holding the New Covenant symbol in his hand. Action speaks louder than words. Yeah. That's a very important one to watch. That's when we used to have the Wednesday classes in Brooklyn. I used to be so thorough for those Wednesday classes, the warmth and the love. Words speak louder than actions. So all of that is on the IamBrotherPolite.com website. Be sure to get over there, get you your study material. And also, when we do those private forums, open up the book and ask some questions from the page. That's the opportunity to get that in. You know, get that in. So again, the courses are $30 each class, but you can get 4 of them for $100. One of those classes, the last one, for the 4th consecutive Sunday, that's going to be the health class. And the health class is just as important because I'm going to be giving you the herbs that's good for the memory. So you can recite this information, or at least process it. Even if you don't articulate, you can process it more efficiently so you can read through more books so you don't be falling asleep as you get new information. Definitely that one. Words speak louder than actions. Yeah. So words speak louder than actions is on page 4 of the DVD page of the IamBrotherPolite.com website. Be sure to download the app as well. So do your thing, family. If you're interested in joining, get over there right now and do what you got to do. Send your emails about what it is specifically you're looking to get done. Join this New Covenant Special Defense. Get your arms training. Get your legal firearms, should you qualify. We just help you in these things. We help assist you. We got a lot of good brothers and sisters in position to help make that happen. So when you see me with my bulletproof vest coming out to class, that's not an illegal joint. We're doing everything on the record, but as a community, we have to be able to protect ourselves. I don't understand the other leaders, and I ain't got nothing to do with that. They talk what they want to talk. But damn it, when I come out, we need some guns on my side. You know what I'm saying? When I come out, I gotta have my vest on. You better have yours on. That's how we roll. My man be with me, so he know we don't play games. He see how intense that thing gets. I got a 3-part vest that protect me from knives, protect me from bullets, and also protects my groin area. I got like 3-part vest that I don't play games. People try to disarm me. Oh, why you need to be protected for? You must be doing something people want to hurt you for. Yeah, it's called teaching. Last I checked. So, you know, I ain't putting it past anybody of any complexion. I'm gonna harm myself or by default harm myself. So I can't play these games and say that I got a community and then I don't come out and let y'all know that if we had to defend ourselves, brothers in our community, they could defend themselves. We just don't represent ourselves like that because we don't want to bring any more negativity and attention to us than need be. We'd rather deal with the hostile, trolling Negroes. We don't want to deal with anybody else. Let's get it. What you were saying, my brother?
Oh, no, I ain't saying nothing.
No doubt.
Nah, man, I'm agreeing with what you're saying, man. Everything is truth. Everything is facts. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't dispute no facts, man. You know what I'm saying? And people in the trap room, man, they crazy, man. They probably ain't, man, they crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, it was paid informants. You know what I'm saying? But they probably ain't even real people. You know? Mm-hmm.
Y'all already know I got the Dracos on deck.
You know what's funny though? Even on like when I go and look at white people's channels and they talk about child support stuff, I don't see matter of fact, you can go to the comments and learn. They breaking down laws and everything in they comments. You feel me? But you go to our comments, it's a bunch of nigga shit. This is nothing. You don't see nothing. You know what I'm saying? Feel me? Like facts. That's just facts, bro.
It's all good.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, Amina, for saying you like my smile.
We're gonna get better.
I was smiling extra just for you when you wrote that. See a positive comment. Thank goodness. Let's get it on. But thank y'all, because it wasn't that negative in here. It's the few people that make it feel like the whole room is filled with the negativity sometimes. So that's why we got to make sure we direct our attention to the point of focus at hand. So thank you all. It's been an incredible show, as always. What's that? Nah, I gotta do a lot of work. And I've been going hard with these classes, and then I got to make sure I'm prepared for the Sunday classes. Because no matter how much the curriculum is set, I always want to infuse it with more things as the days go by and people ask me questions. So I want to give them the best that I can offer. I want people to see the class and be able to say, I'm not going to front. It was on point. You know what I'm saying? I want people to say, I took so many notes and I can make this information applicable. And that brother say he's doing one of those pay-per-view classes for the community. It's not a game. So, I got to have documents ready. Red marks, circles on certain things, I'm not playing around. I refuse to play around. That's where it's everything I love. Allahu Akbar, combat war. So thank y'all. Hit that IamBrotherPolite.com. Just take a look at the site, see what's going on. Peace. Check out our social media. It's all over there. And if you need to like any of our pages, you can just go to the website and go to the very bottom of the page and you'll see links to the Instagram, links to the Facebook, links to the YouTube. Also, subscribe to Brother Polite Archives. Brother Polite Archives. That is our new channel. We're going to put up a lot of rentals on that channel. We're also going to be putting up a lot of concentrated information on that channel. Maybe 10, 15 minutes long, but it's going to be very concentrated. So go over there and subscribe. I'm just building the channel up. We're over 5,000 now. Just building that channel up as far as subscribers is concerned. Subscribe to this one, of course, but I'm building that channel up to make sure when it's time to put that information out, we're doing our thing. I got you. Yeah, the app is on iPhone. Whether you got iPhone or Android smartphone, just go to your app store and type Brother Polite up, and you'll see it. You can download it.
It sounds like you do a lot of streams during Ratchet Monday.
Right.
Yeah, Ratchet Mondays on VH1.
Ratchet Mondays on VH1. That's interesting. You want one of these headdresses, brother? You got to join the community, man. You got to show me that member ID number so we can check you out. Grow a beard challenge. I can grow a beard, man. You know what the problem is? I actually keep the hair on my face the most when I don't have to be in the public as much, and I could be around my children because I don't like when people think I'm my child's brother. So, I do my best to do what I got to do. Hey, I'm sorry. Come through for about 9 o'clock if you can. I was doing the live stream. I was just closing out the live stream. Yeah, I'm closing it out right now. But come through at 9. My sister be here. About 9 o'clock. Yeah. Yeah, connect. I gotta find out what's going on. That's up. Hold on. Who is it? I open it up. Let's see. Hold on, family. I'm sorry. Y'all seen everything. Oh, okay. They're here actually. Yeah, I'm just fine now. But I'm live right now, so let me close this live stream up. Just come through, man. You coming? All right, y'all. So, oh, you good? You good? You good? You good? You good? Walk through. I'm about to close out.
Okay. Hi, nice meeting you so much.
Meet you too, peace.
Bye.
What's up, sis?
Give me a hug.
That's dope. I'll come right now. Y'all could,
May I use your restroom? I have
yeah,
to
you
see
come on.
Lily.
They go ahead. Hold on. She's gonna fix it up.
Okay.
Yeah. Y'all could probably sit down for now. I'm
Okay.
closing out, so I'll be able to get you space. I stayed a little bit over time, but I'll see y'all later. Thank y'all for a good stream tonight. See, y'all all in the house. I get to see all the activity. Say hi to the company. Hold on. Let me do this.
Peace, y'all.
There we go.
How y'all doing?
Yeah.
Hi.
Nah, that's
Okay.
one of my students. He was doing a good job teaching today. Gave him the opportunity.
Yes, a little bit, not even too much.
Alrighty. So that's how we're gonna sign off. We'll see y'all later. Thanks for everything. Peace. How was your trip here? It was
It was cool.
smooth.
It was just watching you.